Hi guys, so I'm back again, it's Karen. Today I'm doing a colour ombre set. This went very wrong from the beginning, but it worked out okay in the end with a little bit of fixing. This first nail I'm doing with a mix that I did myself, so it's like a lot of pinks, and I used some clear and purple to mix that, and we wanted to ombre it with a white. So I've gone in like I normally would. I've already done all of my prep and everything, and I've gone in as I normally would with my tip and sculpted that and then feathered it down, and then I'm going to put my white in at the bottom, so then I can fade that up. And this is where it went wrong, because my bead was too wet, and then I realised instantly that I should have done it the other way around and done the white first, because it's gone a bit milky over my pink. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to fix this in a minute. I'm just going to leave you with this for a second and then I'll be right back. So what I decided to do was, before I fix that one, I'm going to let it dry and I'm going to pinch it as well, and I'm just going to try out the white first and then feather down the pink mix, and see if that works a little bit better. I've never ever ombre these kind of colours before, so they're quite solid colours, so I was sort of going in uneducated, so it's sort of teach myself as I go kind of thing. Luckily this is my sister-in-law, so I mean, she lets me do these things. So I just want to take a minute just to point out that when you do actually do your course in acrylics, for the foundation one in particular, what they teach you is how to do pink and whites. So I mean, I've learnt with NSI, and they teach you to do pink and whites, and then you have to wait like 6 months before you can sort of take any other, you know, once you're qualified to take any other courses. So I am going to be doing the nail art course, which I presume would entail all this kind of stuff, but in between what you find is that you've qualified, and then people are coming at you with all different kinds of designs that you've never ever done before, so it is sort of either say no, I can't do that, or give it a whirl and try it out. So I do tend to use my family members quite a lot to try these things out. I think the key is just to sort of tell yourself that you can do it and try, and if you get it wrong then you try again and you keep trying until you do get it right, and that's basically what I do. So I'm just pinching this first nail. There was a bit of a failure. The reason that I'm pinching the nail anyway is because I am going to sort of file it down as far as I can, so then I can sort of blend my ombre, if you like. So I figured I might as well get the base into a nice C curve and get the structure there, and then I'm going to file it back down, but I'll still have that shape. That was the way that I thought about it. The second one did go very well. It looks really nice, so I was quite happy with that. I will cap it off like I always do with an ombre as well. Okay, so I'm just moving along here. I've got the pinching tool on the second, and I am going to put the forms and primer on the third and fourth and continue along. Now I've kind of got it. It has taken me quite a while to do this voiceover again, because my house is so noisy. It's what happens when you have a million kids. I don't have a million kids, but I might as well have a million kids. They're noisy enough. So yeah, it does take me a while to do these voiceovers, but there is a plus side. It does mean that I do know that these nails have lasted. I didn't put any base layer on any of these nails, simply because usually I would use a thin layer of clear acrylic before I do any kind of nail art. These are both strength powders that I'm using. My pink was mixed out of strength powders, and my white is a strength powder as well, and I do have to cap it, so I didn't want to make it too thick by putting a thin layer as well. And when you're blending, you've got to sort of keep going back in for a little bit and sort of blend back over the pink and then the pink back over the white until you've got it, till you're happy. So you end up getting it a little bit thicker than you want to anyway, so I didn't want to add that thin layer. to start with, but they're fine, they worked out okay. I also just want to take the opportunity to say thank you as well. I know I have got 30 subscribers and it has gone up quite quickly. I am so humbled that I have 30 people who actually want to watch me learn stuff. So I just want to say thank you for that, and these videos are going to get better because I have faith. I'm teaching myself and I can do this and I will do this. It is just a matter of practice, and it's the same with anything. You keep trying and you're going to get it right, and I am going all the way up. I'm going to be epic. Okay. So here I'm just blending a bit more pink down, and then undoubtedly I'll go back over that with yeah, there I am, going back over with a little bit more white until that blend looks as well as it can look. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot more I can say. The next nail is going to be an all pink one, and then the last one is going to be another ombre nail. So I am just moving across, and so here I'm just doing the all pink one. I'm hoping that this isn't going to be like too boring. There's no glitter, there's no fancy smancy. It's just that I did say that I would share all of my firsts, and this is a first ombre in these two dark colours together. I've never done it before and I did mess up, but I wanted to just show you quickly that this is how I fixed it, and not to panic basically. I knew that I had to go back and I knew that I had to fix it. But yeah, hopefully it helps. I don't know, it might not help. Who knows. So I'm just going to leave you with this for a little while, and I will be back when I go to fix my failure. So if you would like and subscribe, I'll be really happy. That's if you do like it, obviously. I mean, I'm hoping that this will help somebody, but who knows. Here I am just filing down the bulk off the nail with my ceramic safety bit, just so then when I reblend it won't be just big and bulky. We don't want big and bulky. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and then I will probably move on to the thumb. So I'm just going to reblend this with the white first and then the pink, because we found that that is what works. And then yeah, I'm just going to leave you to watch that, and then I'll come back. So I'm now down to capping these nails off. The reason that I'm doing that is because I like to cap off all my nails, even if it's not necessary. On some of these they were a little bit thinner, so I just wanted to make sure that the thickness was the same on all of the nails, and my apex was there on all of my nails as well. So that is why I'm doing that. If there is anything that you want me to do, anything you want me to try, just leave it in the comments and I will try it for you first. I mean, I'm not saying that it's going to be perfect, but I will try. I think I'm taking quite a while here to get a form off. That's because my nails are so long, and so you have to excuse me, I should have edited that out. But I'm about to apply my form and my primer to my thumbnail, and then hopefully I'm going to drag this back into frame. Yeah. Yep, so I managed to drag it back into frame. I haven't watched this clip before, so I was hoping that I hadn't messed up at the end. Yeah, so that's basically all there was to this. Hopefully it wasn't too boring for you, because they are quite plain, like I said, but it was a first for me to do an ombre with these dark colours, and they're both quite bold as well colours, so I didn't know which way to start. As you can see with my first one, I started in the wrong place, which was a mess up, but I did save it in the end, and they did look really nice. I mean, the pictures don't even do them justice. I am still a bit iffy about the way I look at my nails. I'm always very judgmental about it, and I can always see things that other people don't necessarily see, that I could improve on, but I am trying to improve as I go. It does take time. The thing is with NSI, because I trained with NSI, is you get taught to do pink and white, pink and white, pink and white, and you don't get taught to do anything else when you're doing your foundation. So you do your nail course and you pass, and people come at you with all these different designs, and you just have to either say no, I can't do this, or just try. And I'm a trier. I like to try, and if it doesn't work out for you, then try again and keep trying until you get it right, because if you think you're awesome, you probably are awesome, and I am awesome. I'm not really, I'm only joking, kidding you. But I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I didn't bore you to death and talk your ears off, and I will see you again soon. Bye.